and basically argue with other Wednesday fans about Wednesday.
Hi guys, and welcome to the video. So it's about the statement last night from the chairman, Chancery. Basically, we're going to be in a financial fair play situation yet again. A soft one in March, and then a full one come the summer. And it's what they think. We knew this was going to happen. The timing of when he made the statement was a bit odd, but I understand it. I think it's kind of, some people have read it as that, right, some players are going to have to go then. So if you see players going, this is the reason why. Some people have read it as going, it's great to see him just give a bit of support and tell us what's going on. I've read it more that way as well. But we knew this was going to happen. He said he needed to find a way around it before then, and he's been struggling and racking his brain to figure out how. A lot of people have said, how is Bruce going to react to this? I'm hoping Steve Bruce has been told beforehand and that he'll be in come February and it's not going to change anything. At the end of the day, I think he's kind of looking forward to a challenge like this. If he has signed and he's known about it, because he's not one to do much like this. He's very good at getting players in on the cheap and then selling players on for a good amount of money. So if that kind of person we need right now. We need a good football manager who knows how to wheel and deal and again get value for players. On the terms of, like, say, Reach going, I kind of say Reach, Hooper, Van Aken, Jones could all go the transfer window for me. But it's like Hooper could go to America and make a big ton of money. Reach, the one on Reach and Rose is interesting. I do believe Reach and Rose have both got, with Middlesbrough, sell-on fees. So whatever we do make, we have to give a little bit to Middlesbrough, which is slightly a bit of an issue in a sense, kind of thing. But it's one of those things. I don't personally see Norwich taking Rhodes on at the end of this season if they go up or down. He's not really starting for them anymore. He was, and he's not really starting anymore. He's getting goals in now and again, but he's not being the thing. I think under Steve Bruce he could become that striker again that gets goal after goal after goal, and that could be one of the things where we go, right, you're in, we're getting goal after goal after goal. Now it's time to go, right, he's scoring goals. There might be a team around us that wants a striker, and then we sell him then, or he stays and does well. Now the issue you've got is with the financial fair play. If we do well next season, we get into a really good position. It could be the bit where we're in say promotion, and then they say, right, you're in playoff now because of you breaking that breach. It could be that we get a point deduction where we're not doing as well as we want, or we're doing really well, we're close to playoffs, and then we're plummeted down into a relegation scrap due to the point deduction. I understand the point deduction. I understand why this is the case. Money isn't the issue here. We have the money. It's just we're not allowed to spend it due to the rule we've broken. And I'm all right with this, but it's one of these things where you've got to look at it. There's a rule for the Premiership, and then everyone else has got this other rule. Like, the Premiership team can go spend as much as they like. Go spend as much as they like and not be an issue in terms of thing. And then you've got the situation where players are now becoming more expensive due to inflated transfer value due to deals. And it's getting ridiculous that you can't have one rule for one lot and one rule for the other. It's got to be the same rule across the board. It's got to be a bit like in NFL. There's a salary cap. I still want to see that in UK football. I think it will solve a lot of the problems. Granted, you don't have the situation there. How they get away with that is that there's no relegation. There's no, oh, you're going to change this. There's no like consequence for going down. There's no big loss of TV money. That's how they can keep that. But in terms of Wednesday, it's not great. It doesn't look brilliant. But you now can understand with all the under 23 players that we have signed the pro deal for next season is why we've done it, because we're going to have to rely heavily on our youth team and players to get up to scratch quickly and be part of that setup. And it's one of those situations, it is what it is. We knew this would come in. Some of the wording in his statement was a bit odd, saying he was spending money not for promotion but to keep us out of relegation, yet we were twice close near promotion, so that doesn't actually make sense. So it's just going to be interesting how he charges things. Is he going to put everything up again? And if he does that, it's just not going to work. You need to have a happy medium which people are going to pay. And I don't see it. He's redoing the club thing again. It didn't work very well last time, so let's see if it works this time. He kind of put out a bit of a message going, we need you to buy this now because I can't just do it on my own, and I understand that. But it's a mess. It's a mess, and it's a mess we knew we were coming to very soon, and at least we got clarification of it because we didn't really get that at the fans forum. It was way too muddled about it. There's a good tweet I tweeted last night of a Leeds United fan of all people who said, at the end of the day I want all Yorkshire clubs to be in the Premiership, and I've read this statement, and this statement screams as a bloke who's got his heart on his sleeve, who cares about your team. He wants to do good for the team, and as a rival fan and a Yorkshire fan kind of thing, you massively respect that, because he's not doing it for making money out of this club. He's doing it because he wants to be here and be part of the Wednesday family. So we need to start supporting him off the field in terms of how things are, but he's got to understand prices have got to come down to what we've been. We are not a London club. No way. Some of the prices they have, we are not that kind of club, but we do have to start being sensible with pricing now, because it can become an issue if he wants us to actually help out and buy things. So it's not great news. It's news we already knew, but fair play for him to letting us know what's going on with the club. There's not many chairmen that would have done that. A lot would have just buried it under the carpet. We could be in a situation where we brought Bolton in a minute. Bolton are in such a mess. They could tumble even further down the Football League if they're not careful, but they are in such a mess at the minute. It's unbelievable. They're probably going to break financial fair play again. I think they didn't even hand in the report last time, so like I said, we could be in that situation, but we're not. At the end of the day, we just got to stick together and stick with our motto, that is, we're all Wednesday, aren't we? And if we don't stick to that, what's the point? We've got to stick together now, and as a club and as a fan base, rally around each other and see if we can help the club out with getting this right. Because there's a man here who desperately wants to get this right, who desperately wants to see the club succeed. And I don't want him to not have a success. I'm a fan, but you can show he cares about the club. And that's something Wednesday's not had since Milan Mandaric to a point, even though Mandaric was always going to sell the club. But someone who's not really looking at profit now, he wants to be here. So let's back him, let's get behind the team, and let's try and push forward and be a bit more positive.
Don't forget to go to outtalk.co.uk after this video.